What's up, y'all? Another day, another day, another day in the stock market. Hoo-wee. Holy, can we just get this year to fuck? Can this end? This should just end now. Can we just cut the year short? Just be like, fuck it, we're on the 2023. This is almost halfway through this year, and wow, wow, we got just another shocking day. Shock and horror across the boards. It's like I'm never gonna get used to just seeing all these companies. Affirm down 20%, Square down about 16, Coinbase dropped another quarter of its net worth like it's hot. Just no big deal. Nothing matters. We got Mara back in the single digits for the first time since whoa. What are we doing? Back in the single digits for the first time since December of 2020. Um, Ooh, across the board. Tesla dropped about 8%, Apple 5%. So, yeah, we got the CPI data back and it blew hard. They were playing a couple games this morning, but we saw through that. I didn't jump into anything bullishly. I'm still holding Tesla. We're still above 700. I think we'll bounce off 700 to be honest. I think just in general, I think we're due for a bounce now. Like today, there can only be so much more selling. Today was the day I think many people have been waiting for, the day that Apple would finally break that support and rip the entire market down with it, and that's exactly what it did. Holy moly, is that what it did? Uh, that is kind of what I've been waiting for. I think a lot of people have been waiting for that. It was the only one really holding up so far, and we got that max pain from Apple. Microsoft broke through its support again. But yeah, that's kind of what the headline today will be. Is that the fucking what's it? Goliath has fallen. Apple tumbled today, and it tumbled hard. It dropped $8 today. Broke through support. So we have got a new level to watch out for Apple. Right now, we're holding up right at 145. I think that might be its bounce point. Um, but Apple it was holding things up for a while today, but or no, not today, just in general. It was holding up the market for a while. I mean, Apple is Apple number one. It doesn't go down very much, but today it finally gave. Once and Apple is just it shows Apple tells you everything about the market. Apple is the number one company. It's top dog. It's got the most money in it out of like all 401ks, all retirement funds. It's the number one held stock by long-term investors and single stock. I mean, obviously, like index funds and shit, mutual funds are all held way more than Apple, but it is a good scope of what is going down in the market. And today we finally got the max pain from Apple, and it ripped the whole thing down. So now today I'm actually bullish tomorrow. I think this is what everyone's waiting for. We finally killed Apple. Apple's finally been killed. I think now that the markets have finally gotten Apple down, that we'll see our ridiculous bear market rally. I loaded up a Nasdaq call right there at that very bottom. It's up. It's already up 10%, damn near. Sheesh. Um, I bought a call right here, right at 291. Almost got the bottom perfectly. I think this is about the worst it could get, and I was kind of waiting for that point before I tried to load up on anything. I loaded up Tesla a little prematurely, kind of waited. I didn't do that, but yeah. So one thing I'm seeing now is look at this. This blew my mind. This is craziness. The Nasdaq is more oversold on the weekly chart than it was during the COVID crash. It's sold off more in this 5 month period than it has during the COVID crash. Relatively to like how oversold. Like this pull down, I mean, look at it. It looks exactly the same. It's like this is the dot com. It's not even like controversial. This is worse than the dot com bubble. This is insane. You're seeing these companies drop 90% just like it's nothing. Upstart, it dropped 90%, and now it dropped another 16.5% just today. Just today. Square down from 289, it just dropped another 15% just today. It's like nothing matters. This is the absolute bubble burst when it comes to tech. I mean, it makes sense because this time last year or this time about a year and a half ago, I mean, it wasn't a matter of if a tech company that just IPO'd was going to go up. It was a matter of when. So we got you got your euphoria in the tech space, and now the euphoria ends, but it ends just as quickly as it started. Holy shit, this is just crazy. I'm really a broken record. I really wish I could make a video and be like, look at all these levels to the upside we broke, but it just ain't happening. It's just crazy out here. Absolutely, another just every day I'm just like, all right, it's gone down 90%. Is there anyone going to buy this stock? Is anybody out there that wants to buy this stock today? And the answer every day is nope. No one wants to buy it. More people just want to short it. Yep, Mara down 15%. I'm going to go down my little watch list over here. See what kind of shocking numbers we have. Ethereum's down 10%. Bitcoin couldn't hold up 30K, so that's tumbling hard. Oh my gosh, it's what a doozy. What a doozy today. But yeah, the main ones are Coinbase. I mean, they're talking about they might go bankrupt. They have one bad quarter, and they're talking they might go bankrupt. Like, could I have picked a worse stock to throw a bunch of money at like a month and a half ago? This is just crazy. They they have all this money to spend on advertising and shit, but now they're talking they might go bankrupt because so many people their retail trading volume cut in half last quarter, fucking cut in half in one quarter, and they're talking about they might not be able to pay the bills anymore. They might go broke. It's just nuts. It's nuts. It's like now a good day is when something only goes down like 3%. It's like wow. Neo, oh hey, Neo only went down 5.5%. Nvidia, it only went down about 5%. That's a pretty good day for Nvidia. It only went down 5%. Sheesh, not bad, Nvidia. Way to hold up. You're doing great. Uh, jeez, jeez, just shocking, shocking stuff. It never ends. The shock and horror just never ever ends, and it feels like it will never end. But today I don't know. Call me stupidly optimistic. I think today was just we got that CPI data. Everyone was waiting for it. We've just been selling off for so long now. Like the Nasdaq cannot possibly just keep doing this, keep going straight down. It just can't do it. I mean, like it takes big events to get crashes, and we just haven't. I mean, we've had bad inflation, like things are bad, but there hasn't been like a huge, like shocking thing, like friggin' Bear Stearns going to zero. Like we haven't had a just a crippling, like panic-filled day where everyone was just like, "Oh no, this is bad." We haven't gotten there yet, and I think we'll get a bounce before we do get to that point. Yeah, I just could not believe that. I zoomed out on the weekly, and I'm like, the Nasdaq is now more oversold than it was during the COVID crash. This is just nuts. So I think tech is just so stupidly oversold. Like I heard yesterday, like 1,400 companies or something, the Nasdaq hit all-time lows. 1,400 companies, and that's probably again those companies hit all-time lows again. Like we have companies hitting all-time lows after all-time lows after all-time lows every single day. It's just it's ridiculous. It's craziness. It just does not make any sense whatsoever. So we're about as oversold as we were here in the bottom of the 2018 kind of pullback crash correction thing. We're at the same RSI we were at the COVID crash. Let's see. Let's go to all the way back to friggin' the .com bubble. Zoom in. Here we go. Oh yeah, man, look at that .com bubble. That's wild stuff. That was crazy what happened in the .com bubble. Uh, yeah, we're as oversold as we were back then. I mean, right when that bubble burst, it crashed, and it got a bounce. I mean, it bounced from 34 up to 50. I mean, we got like a 30% bounce there. So that's this is what I'm talking about when you talk about bear market rallies. Like these are huge, crazy big rallies. Just that happens over the course of a couple weeks, like right there. So I'm banking for that kind of movement. I don't think tech could possibly be as bad as it was during the .com bubble because it just the technology was not there yet. Like these companies have things going for them. They're not just all complete speculation. Like some of these companies actually make money, and it's just ridiculous how much it's getting sold off. So I just feel like the risk to reward is there right now for just buying. So I bought one QQQ call for July, a 330 strike. I don't think we'll get to 330. I'm just trying to keep it low, very low risk, low premium. And I mean, this thing already dropped $200 just today. So if we get like a 3% green day tomorrow, it could go up that much. But I'm just banking on a nice little bear market rally for now. Yeah, it's just crazy, shocking stuff every single day, shocking horror every day. I'm gonna throw my lunch in the oven and I'll come back and review outstanding outstanding Facebook trade I had today. Which yeah, I know. I should have bought 10 puts. This was almost free money, just literally so free. I could not believe it. Um, so it was like an hour long. I filmed the whole thing, but it was like an hour long, so I'm not gonna post the whole hour because this trade took a long time. Like it was just a chop fest. But so Facebook, I wake up this morning, I'm like, look at that. Facebook's doing some nice stuff. It ripped up, then down, and then came back up a little bit. And what did we do? We rejected off 200, and then again we rejected off 199, and then we come down and we crash through this very key level right here. This is super key. You can look back at Facebook's price action. This level is super duper important, and it has been. I mean, multiple bounces off of it, multiple big pushes, and then right here chopped above this level. So super important level. Um, and this was such a money play. Like these are so hard to find. I was so happy I sniped it. So I'm already thinking, oh shit, I missed the move. So I'm thinking right here buy a put, but I'm like, no, 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 patience, patience, patience. Don't just YOLO into shit. Wait, wait, wait to see if this key level can be resistance. So what do? We get the bounce. Boom, we touch that level. It is now support. What was once support is now resistance, and we bounce off of it hard. So I bought a put like right there as we came down, as we were breaking that 980, the 9 EMA. And yeah, it was a golden goose, absolute golden goose. The 21 was lined up with that perfect level. The EMAs were lined up perfectly. We were under VWAP. It was an obvious bad news day, so obvious like that things were just gonna come down because I didn't see how there could be a bull rally after such terrible inflation news, at least for today. But it was beautiful. It ran about 100%, so that was awesome. And then we just came trickling down, and then we got this crazy, like huge green candle right here, this big volume buy. And I almost panicked out. I almost sold out and took my like 20 bucks off the table because it was up to 70. So I was like, "Oh my god, I can't let this trade that was up to 70 bucks just go to zero." But I waited, patience, patience, and we crashed down below that EMA. And then the rest is just history. I ended up selling right at the bottom of this candle. So we got an even bigger movement to the downside, but I just didn't even care at that point. I was just so thrilled with that trade. It was absolutely a perfect, picture perfect trade. I was so thrilled. Uh, yeah, so that was the dub of the day. Um, I obviously when I saw it, I wasn't like not confident. I was just like yesterday was such a rough day, and I didn't feel like I had the cojones. I needed a confidence boost, so I was just like, all right, I'll just get one. It's pretty risky. It was like a $300, and it's a 2 day output, so I'm not going big size into like a lotto, like a 2 day from expiring put. That's gonna if the price goes up, it's gonna absolutely melt instantly. So even though I was super confident in this movement, I was just like, man, I'll take it easy. If it runs, it'll get a big win, and we did. We got about 100%, but yeah, looking back at it, I was like, oh, I should have just loaded up on five. That was like just taking candy from a baby at that point. And the best part I didn't even mention why I actually did the trade was this stupid big fat gap fill from earnings, which everyone saw this gap. Everyone saw like Facebook jump up for earnings for no goddamn reason. So everyone saw this gap right here, and that was my big conviction was, oh, we got that gap. We got the gap. We're gonna fill the gap. And sure enough, we went to fill it. So that was an absolute money play. And then I just had a QQQ put was my last play of the day, where I saw this we broke the EMAs, we broke the 21, but then we instantly rejected it, so I grabbed a put right there and kind of just rode that. I sold it a little early, but that was a cheeky little scalp, so I was pleased with that. But yeah, it was a good day all in all. Made about 200 just from the day trades, but God, I got Tesla at the worst time. It crashed another 8% today, so I'm not gonna be a bag holder on this, but we're gonna get that bear market rally, and you're gonna see a 15% Tesla day. I guarantee it, and I will be holding Tesla during that. I don't care what no one says. Same with Nvidia. Jesus Christ, Nvidia, how much could this shit sell off? Does anyone even hold the stock anymore? I feel like it's just computers now at this point. Um, so yeah, that's about what happened today. Really bad CPI, super duper bad. I pray to God Jerome Powell doesn't, or some Fed chairperson doesn't like leak something and be like, "Yep, we're looking at 75 basis points, or maybe even 100 basis points." Honestly, at this point, they need to get so aggressive that it just literally yanks the entire economy down. But I think in the meantime, short term, we'll get the bear market rally that everyone's waiting for at this point. And yeah, I mean, God, come on. How many? You cannot get 6 red weeks in a row from the Nasdaq. Just 6 red weeks in a row. That's insane. Um, so yeah, that's about it for me today. I will take a look at some setups, but at this point, I mean, everything is just at the literal bottom. I don't even know what to look for anymore. Everything's at the literal bottom. So now we're just trying to find support. I'm probably gonna go easy size tomorrow if it is more downside, but yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. But I was super thrilled with today. Had some nice wins. So yeah, we'll keep that momentum going. Keep good. Yeah, I don't see that was just the only trade I needed to take today was that Facebook, and that's the point where I want to be, where I'm just like I wait and wait and wait for that perfect setup. If it doesn't come, then I just don't fucking trade. I need to do that because this was just so perfect where I was so thrilled because I was like, oh, I missed the move, it's still going down, I grab a put. If I grab the put right here and then we got this bounce, I guarantee I would have sold it. But no, I said, wait a second, we have the support line right here, we got the 21 EMA right there, let's wait for that test of that, and then if it bounces off of it, we buy the put. And then it was just perfect. So I'm looking for more of those. That was a thrill, sniping such a perfect play right there. Yeah, so we'll see what tomorrow the 12th brings us. Thursday, we have some kind of performance production employee numbers shit coming out. I'm sure it'll be terrible news, but yeah, that's that for today. So that's a wrap. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.